Hello YouTube fans, and speaking of fans, normally I don't like to take names of people because people don't want to be mentioned on YouTube or any other advice, but today I've had a subscriber who's one of my big fans, big fan indeed, and I asked her because I was in the shop and she popped in the shop and she told me that she was my number one fan. And she's also a subscriber. So I asked her and she said, yeah, please use my name. You're wonderful and you're amazing. Okay, I'm talking a little bit out of my arse here, but well, it's great to have a fan and it's great to be loved. So she wanted, I'll say it, her name is Lily Hartley. Oh, I've just got a Lily. So this one's for you, Lily. If you're watching, my number one fan. I love you a lot. Very attractive young lady, and she liked me, It's nice to be liked, it's nice to be loved. So my number one fan, that one's for you, Lily. Okay, Lily Hartley. Who I also know her mum, Kirsty Hartley. Very attractive young lady. But this one's for Lily, who's my number one fan. Loves me a lot, seen all my videos, and it's also one of my subscribers. So for you, Lily, that one's for you, from the heart. And I also want to say to all my other fans, big sloppy thank you. I've had a lot of love letters this past week, and I've had a lot of subscribers. Hopefully I'll get some more on the way. It's nice to be loved, I've even had gifts. So in one of my beautiful gifts, what has been given to me by one of my other one fans. Fuck it, why not? Gene Wilder. Still not read the book, but I might have a little look. Look at this. Look at them pictures. Isn't that lovely? Little baby alligator. One of my favourite little animals. I wouldn't want to put anything in its fucking mouth though, it'll bite it off. But there you go, that's an alligator. And just saw some more pretty little pictures. There you go, birds and the fucking bees. Well, in this case, the birds. Pretty good pictures, isn't it? Yep, I had that different to me. It's a song before, so I thought, fuck it, I'll show it again. Again, so one of my fan tubs, I'm going to remind someone, who may not know this, but I'm going to say it anyway, to one of my other fans out there. They'll know who I'm on about. Don't forget the basing table. Bring it in tomorrow. Don't know who I'm on about if they see this. It's a big table, I think. I think it's big, but don't forget to bring it in. That's to one of my other fans. Got a lot of fans lately and a lot of people love me. Which is, I'm very humbled. It's going all over the fucking place. But I'm very humbled. It's nice to be loved, and it's nice to have a fan club out there, because with people who subscribe to me, people who become a fan to me, that is when I'm humbling. It's only when I get people typing this up and calling me a dickhead, calling me an arsehole, and calling me every name under the fucking sun, is when I get peed. It's when I get peed off. But when people write nice things or even don't mind their name being mentioned, like you, Lily, that is when I'm humbled, I like Lily. She seems like a nice young lady, very polite, very well mannered, and she seems like a very nice young lady, very nice young girl. So again for you, Lily, who's my number one fan, big sloppy thank you. And if you're watching this, you did what your name being mentioned, I thought I'd mention it for you. Again, Lily, big sloppy thank you. Give a big sloppy kiss to your mum from me. And also, a big sloppy thank you to all my fan tubs out there. It's good to have fan tubs. And I've had a lot of gifts and a lot of kind words. And it's the kindness what keeps me going. Because I'm humbled. When people say nice things to me, say what a wonderful, swell guy I am, tell me things I already know, like I'm good looking and I'm a sex symbol, which I've got to admit, every time I look in that mirror, I do see a good looking hunk of a man. I see a man with a big masculine body, and I see a good looking guy. Just bear with me because something's just popped up on my fucking laptop. What the fuck is this? See, Tina. See my ass. I'll seen it later. It's just wanting an update of one of my programs. But yeah, it's humbling, you know, because being a good looking guy like I am, being a hunk and being the big masculine one, and having 200 and 800,000 women who love me and think I'm wonderful and think I'm the masculine one, it is humbling. It's very fucking humbling to be appreciated. Because what we need in this world, people, we need love. We need love. And it is nice and humbling knowing there's people who are still out there who are kind-hearted, and are very loving. People who are goodwill to people and are kind to people, right? This is what we need. We need love and we need kindness in the world. Because sadly to say, there's a lot of selfish bastards out there where if you're on the floor and you're getting the shit kicked out of you, they'll if I can fucking find it, but I don't know where the fuck I put it, oh it's there charging, so I'll just imagine I've got one, they'll get their mobile out and they'll fucking film it. But speaking of awards, I'm going to talk a little bit about me, because why not, I'm wonderful and I am sexy and mastering, but I did a decent thing anyway, got over the fucking place. I did a decent thing, so I'm a good guy. There was an old lady, right? It's got about a couple of months ago, and I won a box of chocolates for this. I didn't really want a prize. I was just a human being, but I'm humble to get a box of chocolates. You know, somebody didn't do it for a gift. But anyway, going over the place here. This is a true story, by the way. I'm not talking about my ass. I saw this old woman who fell on the floor. At first, I thought she had too much to drink, but no, she fell on the floor. And she couldn't get up and she wanted help. And I said, are you okay? Fuck all this Toyota fire shit. I'm a human being. Shoe me government. Right? So this old woman, I helped her up. She fell on the floor. She couldn't get up. Right? She didn't have any of that. She fell on the floor. I helped her up. Right? I helped her up. And I found out where her house was. And I helped to get to her house. Well, actually, I think it was a brother-in-law's house, or relative, and who I know actually, it's one of my neighbours. And I helped her to the house. Said, are you okay? She was all right. And then afterwards, a couple of weeks after, the next door guy came to my house and gave me a box of chocolates to say thank you. It's his sister, that's her brother-in-law. Duh. It was his sister that fell on the floor, and I helped her up, like I said, like a decent human being, not a fucking lowlife. And I walked to her brother's house, told him what happened. And a couple of weeks after, he came to my house and gave me a box of chocolates. And a thank you card to say thank you for helping my sister. That to me is humbling. And I appreciate that. You see, doing things like that makes me fucking humbled, and it shows that there are still some decent people out there, that not everybody is selfish and a fucking low life. It's nice to know we still have humanity. Big word for me, that. But it's nice to know there's humanity out there, and if people do decent things for other people as well as humanity, even though I'm not one for fucking religion, there might be a reference up there for you. Again, like I say, I'll be talking about me movies, doing some more movie reviews and doing politics. And we're getting on with me chakras, I've not forgot about them. And I've not forgot about any of me bonds and other things. Into them, a big sloppy thank you, and a big sloppy thank you to my number one fan. That's you, Lila. Have a nice one, and I'll see you all later. And for Lila, big sloppy kiss, thank you, and a big sloppy kiss to your mum, and let your mum know, don't forget that bloody table. She'll know what I'm on about. Into then, see you later.